You find out that the person you met has zero friends and spends all their time alone at home. What is your first thought?
My wife and child died few years ago. My best friends from high school and college have died. I don't make new friends anymore. I ride my bike and take care of my dog and keep to myself. Edit: I didn't answer the question at all. My point was just that someone who spends their time alone might not be a bad person. Maybe it's just an easier lifestyle for them. Respect their privacy.
Depends on the situation. I moved away from a state I grew up in and left all my friends behind. Not to mention I'm middle-aged, so friends kinda disappear because life happens.
We are so similar, we should play video games together.
Hope they're happy.
It really depends. Are they a loner because they enjoy their own company, or because their behavior is atrocious? I'm a loner, and if the person seemed fine, I'd not be bothered.
Oh man, I had this with a friend group a while back. They were talking about a guy having no friends as a reason to not be friends with him. He invited us to his birthday party. I was like, guys, I think that just perpetuates the cycle, but they didn't really get it. No longer in that friend group, and I continue to form my own opinions about people. Edit: thank you so much for your upvotes, lovely comments, and the award smile made my day. Short answer: I did go to the party. Long answer: I made a big deal of being excited about it, made a giant cookie decorated like a coin to bring. He collected coins, which my group thought was the weirdest thing ever, and got the others to go too. Here's the kicker: he didn't even need us at that party. We had all used to live together, 12 rooms in one flat in student halls, and at that time he really did try his best to be part of the clique that was forming, with little success. Eventually we had to move into second-year houses so we wouldn't all fit in one. I thought I was lucky to get a place in the house with the popular crowd. He had to find people from his course to live with. Once we got to the party, it was obvious he had flourished whilst away from this mean, kinda toxic group. He had a girlfriend and was really tight with his new housemates. I'm pretty sure he just wanted numbers since it was his birthday. I had a really fun time at that party, and it made me realize I'd be happier if I wasn't having to expend energy trying to fit in with these people. I was already the most other of all of them and felt like my idiosyncrasies were always being commented on. I decided not to renew my lease with them. I remember waking up to them laughing in the kitchen with the landlord. My room was a little windowless room right next to it, about how stupid I was for not signing a new lease. It's crazy how fast people can turn on you. I'm not very close to the dude right now as it's been a few years, but I think I'll drop him a message next time I'm in town. He and his girlfriend are still going strong, and his Facebook is full of pictures of family and a few friends. Thank you, Reddit, for dredging up the memory of this learning moment of mine. Remember to be your weird selves always, and don't trust friends who only care about popularity.
No one has zero friends when I'm around.
There was one guy who came to my shared apartment for students who was from Finland. He was really socially awkward because of his anxiety and barely looked at you in the eyes when you spoke to him. So that is why I took him with me to meet my friends, and we started doing cooking Fridays where we all chose a meal to prepare and really do it from scratch. Also great recommendation for a first date for the two of you. That way we started integrating him into our friends' circle, and then ours started playing on the guitar, and he even began singing after some time. At the beginning we had to be careful with our wording, but as he became more acquainted to us, he became cheekier, and so did we. It was a great experience for all of us, and we learned a lot about people with anxiety and were able to make another person happy. He then had to go back to Finland, and we left happily with a hug.
I'm also a person that has zero friends and spends all my time alone at home. So my first thought would be, so I'm not the only creepy loner out there.
I'm that person. Give them a chance. Some of us have experienced depression or abuse and are this way for a reason. Some of us are trying to have friendships but have spent so much time working and trying to survive that we put social life to the side. Some of us just like being alone. Some of us are looking for someone to help get us out and experience more. We're not bad or broken, we just have become accustomed to solitude and don't know how to live any other way. We don't want your pity, but could use some compassion. Edit: well, this blew up. Thank you for the awards. I'm glad to know I'm not the only loner out there. To those that are struggling, you are strong. It takes a strong person to be comfortable with themselves, to take a trip alone, go to a movie or a restaurant by yourself. Most normal people would crack, but not us. Those that long for company, Be patient and be strong. You've got to take a step out too. You can't expect others to come to you. You can do it. Hope you all find peace and happiness in this tough world, however you choose to live.
I look in the mirror every day, lol.
Were you expecting answers unlike the ones you're getting now? Is this your first day on Reddit?
If they're anything like me, it'll be: don't drink or go to bars, not into sport, don't have kids, lives away from relatives. These things are pretty much the basis of most people's relationships.
I would ask them to hang out with me, one more friend for me, and I could introduce them to my friend group. Edit, I just got my first award, ever. Thank you so much.
I'll tell you an honest story. I dated a girl that was always home and didn't seem to have any friends. I was a little put off and ended up breaking up with her. A short time later I realized how dumb I was. She was wonderful and my original feelings were just my own insecurity issues or need for validation. We just celebrated our 15th year of marriage and have a beautiful child together. What I'm trying to say is, if you have a problem with someone for having 0 friends, then the problem might be with yourself. Take a look in, first.
So I'm not the only one?
My first thought would be that maybe this person just made it through a pandemic.
It really depends on how our meeting went. If he was nice and cordial, I would assume it's a personal choice or for some reason he couldn't make friends. If he was arrogant, I would think he is a beep and no one wants to be with him. If he didn't make an impression, either answer can be right.
I'm that person. Just moved to a B-town a few months ago and there aren't many ways to socialize here. I've been staying focused on work, and have made some really big moves, but damn do I get lonely and miss my friends back home. I would invite him over to cook some food and listen to some records or play video games. New town.
1. Computer geek. 2. Anxiety problems. 3. Experience with other people. Turned out not so great, so they shy away. 4. There are lots of people like that and they're posting on Reddit.
I've dated a couple people like this. Usually if things go well, I introduce them to my friends and the activities I enjoy. It hasn't always gone well. Some people are alone because they can't interact normally with the wider world.
This shot has navigated right into my heart.
Does this person seem to have a decent personality, and do I enjoy my time with them? If the answers are yes, then honestly I could care less about what they do with the rest of their free time.
My guy is a straight loner. Would be happy if he never saw another human again, and I'm a people person. But we have been together 11 years. He is my best friend. Our weird works.
If that is by choice, then I respect the fact that they live just the way they want. If that is because they want and deserve to have friends, then maybe befriend them. If they are so horrible persons that everyone has a reason to not be their friends, then maybe stay away from them.
No. This describes me, but let me explain. I work in a very high-pressure place with lots of traffic, people and loud music. It's usually fast-paced and frantic. The owner hates people standing around. So when I get home I don't want to be around people. I don't want loud anything. I just want peace and quiet and play and spoil my cats. Leave me alone and let me enjoy my 12 to 14 hours of bliss before I have to jump back to chaos.
Really hard for me to reach out, even to other lonely people. If someone knows how, please tell me.
It depends on the reasons why he is a loner. If he is an introvert and prefers to spend time on his own, then it's fine. If he implies that everyone is stupid and he can't stand them, then my first thought would have been to run.
May your day be filled with joy and happiness. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more quality content every day.